Hey guys, getting ready to test out my new rocket stove that I bought. In the picture on Amazon, this feed port came out a little bit further, so kind of, the whole point of that being angled is that it's supposed to self-feed, and it sticks like this. Will be all right, I think, but longer ones I'm worried about them dropping out as the ends burn off. So I'm gonna see how that goes. Gonna fire it up here in a little bit for the first time. I've been doing a little bit of yard work around the place this weekend because it's been nice out. If you can see over there, there's a bunch of wood along that little wall that I need to get neatened up at least. I got some twigs and stuff ready. This here, the bigger stuff is walnut. I don't know, I think that's maple. So I'm gonna get this fired up, see what happens. So here it is, just with some paper and cardboard in it. It acts like it's doing pretty good. I'm gonna start feeding some sticks into it. I'll put these thinner ones in first, and longer, so that way I'll know how they're going to drop off. Yeah, see, well, it's the paper's kind of holding it up. Hopefully the sticks will take. Having to blow on that a little bit. I didn't use any kind of fire starter at all except for just, the paper and lighter. And a little bit of cardboard. Them sticks are going now. I'm not timing this or anything, so. I suspect the bottom of this is going to get hot, so, maybe a little metal plate or something might be a bit of wisdom there. It's not really that heavy. I mean, it's good steel, but it's not that heavy. I'm not saying I want to carry in a backpack, but I'm just saying it's not that heavy. I'll have to weigh it. I mean, on the description it said like 10 pounds, but I'm pretty sure it ain't no 10 pounds. I'll get this going. I'll get back to you guys here in a little bit. The sticks appear to be. See, I'm having to push those in. I think they would drop off. I shouldn't have pushed them in just to see what would happen. So I think they'll drop off. But those are pretty good sized sticks that I'm sticking in there. Still ain't too bad. Other than, like I said, I shouldn't have to feed them in. The whole point is it's supposed to be self-feeding. I think that there should be something in there to lift these sticks up too. You see that as soon as I lifted them up, I gave it more air. I think it needs a little divider to let air in underneath the sticks. I mean, you seen what happened when I lifted it. Oh shit. Gives it that air it needs. Might have to modify it a little bit. Surely it shouldn't be too hard to put some sort of little plate in there that can be just, it would just need propped up, a couple runners and a plate. Flames are shooting up top. Okay, I'm gonna get a good stick thing going and get back to you. So honestly, right now it's not doing real well, but it could be user error. Maybe I've got too much stuff stuffed in there, or I've got too much airflow blowing the heat away. But I've got bacon in there and it's not. And it's starting to. Maybe I just haven't waited long enough. I don't know. I do know these are supposed to take a little bit longer, so it's starting, so it could just be my impatience too. The fire's going good, but I mean, it's nice and red down in there. I can't really see what's going on here. Is going to work out. I'm going to have to make smaller sticks, which bummed me out. I didn't think I was like really too long. Looks like a lot of these are going to be too long. Yeah, there's coals and whatnot down in there. I'm going to keep messing around with this, and as you can tell, it's kind of wet there. I got some pieces falling out here, so. Okay, I'm going to shut this off and get back with you when something's actually happening. Okay, I see flames coming up here now. I did end up putting some smaller twig stuff in there. That may have been the problem. Maybe this thicker stuff was too wet, but I am starting to see some flames coming up now that I wasn't before, unless I blew in there and bellowed it a little bit, you know. I don't know if you can see, there's flames shooting up. That's the way it's supposed to do. I mean, it's burning, but it seems like it's getting an airflow problem. I don't know, maybe I should turn it towards the breeze, but I don't think you should have to do that. But, and obviously this obviously takes a little bit of figuring out, I guess. So you can see what it's getting. Slow. There we go. That walnut was just recently chopped down, so you're seeing that. So it may be what I'm doing. Fuel, whatever. But we're starting to get a sizzle. Took a damn long while there, really. So I'm still here working with this. I knocked the skillet off at one point and dropped a couple pieces of bacon, which Chloe appreciated. I don't know. I mean, it's not getting really hot at the top, and I don't understand why. I mean, it's burning down here. I see flames there, and I know that's a cast iron skillet, but my understanding is these should do the trick. Which those flames right there, honestly, I don't know if you can even see them. Those should like be cooking something, you'd think. There may be heat escaping there. I don't know. You see the flames, and it's burning down there. Now when I blow in there, it really comes out that top really good, and you can hear it kick up really good. But I mean, if I turned it so the breeze, but well, there ain't always going to be a breeze. So I guess you can set and blow, I guess, but. Definitely very slow. I may end up cutting this off and calling this the end of it. I mean, you get the idea. Either I'm doing something wrong or it's very, very slow. There's flames coming up. I mean, it's doing what it's supposed to do. I feel like a lot of heat. Oh, definitely a lot of heat's escaping right through the port. That's why I felt that should have come out a little bit more to concentrate the. I don't know if I could have somebody weld a piece on there or not, but on the Amazon picture, that came out to about here. It came up away from the chimney. That's flush with the chimney at the top. I mean, it has an incline for supposed feed, self-feeding, and that came down to, had to be about this size sticks instead of those. But whoa. Well, I'm gonna call this the end of the video, unless something miraculous happens. I'll try this again. I mean, it was definitely had flames coming up out of there. I don't know. That's the rocket stove test, initial test. So, talk to you guys later.